My name's Kate Brown. I'm an acting team leader with East Midlands Ambulance Service based at Rainsway Ambulance Station.
And what did you see when you arrived at the RTC?
When I arrived at the RTC, there was the air ambulance there, there was the critical care team there, there was 2 ambulances and myself as incident support. When I arrived, there was what turns out to be William's car actually blocking the hole, preventing other people going through the hole in the bridge. Both patients were out of the water, and it turns out that William has actually taken a brick, smashed the window and managed to get the female patient out of the car, and he's also turned around whilst in the water and found the male patient face down in the water. So he's dragged both of them out to safety so that they can actually be treated by crews and doctors.
And what do you think of his actions?
That's not something that everyday people do. That's something pretty special, really, because he's actually made a difference to those people.
And what would have happened if he didn't do that?
We would have had a very different story. We would have potentially had 2 fatalities, and I don't think he realises how much his actions have had an impact. He's made our job easier. He's made everybody's job easier that day for his actions.
As I was driving down the hill, I noticed the car go into a spin and edge over the side of the canal bridge and drop into the canal. I stopped the car. I got straight out the car, and I ran down the street towards the canal where I seen people sort of grouping together on the side of the canal. I ran down to the canal towpath, and I realised that there was a sinking car. So I took my jacket and jumper off and jumped into the canal. I swam across to the car, and I noticed there was one lady in there. I called over to the bank and somebody for something to break the glass with because the door wouldn't open, and I was able to smash the glass with a brick. And I looked in, checked the lady was okay and that she was free to move, and she was responding to me, and I turned her sideways towards me and lifted her out through the side window of the car. I lifted her out the side window and held the lady because I could just stand in the water. As I turned around, I noticed that there was a man who was face down towards the edge of the canal and was being turned on his side by people on the towpath. So I walked across, got the lady out, and then I helped the men on the side lift the other person out the canal as well. After that happened, I ran back up the embankment towards my car, which was about 100 yards away, and I took all clothes out the back of the car that I had some work clothes, and I gave my key to somebody and asked them to use my car to block off the canal bridge because cars were trying to squeeze through so that no other cars or no one fell in. Ran down, gave the lady my clothes and put some of them over the man as well, who was being dealt with other passerbys at that point. And within 2 minutes the ambulance, the air ambulance came, and that was really where it all ended, and we all moved to the side and let everyone carry on and do their jobs.
And do you think of yourself as a hero?
No, not at all.
Why not?
Not at all. I feel rather silly, to be honest with you, because I just it was an instinctive thing really. When I seen the car sort of slowly going down in the water, it was just, I knew I could help, and I knew I could swim, and I was able to, so I just jumped in and did my best to do what I'd done.